goal with the new collection was really to come out with items that are versatile, that are more that can be reworn multiple times. With everything that's happening right now, in a way, it's great because I mean, we all know that we're going through an economical crisis. A lot of people will not be able to afford, let's say, luxuries versus things that are more essential. They're not going to necessarily buy the luxuries, is what I mean. So having, being able to give our clients a choice of items that are still super trendy. They're still, 2020 styles, and yet they won't break the bank is what we really wanted to do. So I think it just so happens that it happened at the same time, which is great.
Okay. Do you think that your new 2020 collection will motivate your audience during these times of quarantine?
Yeah, I mean, it goes back to what I said. I think that the fact that the items are more versatile and are more budget friendly, I think that's definitely going to motivate them to, stay up to date with the latest trends and not necessarily break the bank. And that's really what we were going for. So I definitely think that and hope that it's going to motivate our clients to stay a bit positive.
And I know we talked before about you wanting to get your vixens ready for when the quarantine has ended. Could you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I think that everybody right now that's in quarantine, we are so focused on just getting through this isolation period, which is definitely hard on everybody. I think a lot of people are dealing with it differently. But I think also just knowing and hearing about the fact that it's going to be over soon and this is temporary. And at some point when this ends, we're all going to come out of this stronger and we're all going to, normal life, like we could call it, is gonna come back. Like it's gonna come back. Our routines will come back. Everything. I mean, things are gonna be most likely a little bit different, but I think we're humans. We adapt, so it's gonna be okay. And I think seeing items that I think that's also why I'm gonna go back to the fact that a lot of the collection is more fall. When time comes. And we will, come out of this, and we're gonna start, our normal lives again. We're gonna be close to fall, and unfortunately, we kind of skipped all spring and summer at this point. Well, not yet, but almost. And I think it gives, and I hope it's gonna give my customers and our audience hope, to start fresh once this is over. They can come back on the streets and already think and imagine what it's going to be like once they're out. What are they going to wear? What items they want to add to their closet?
Do you think that promoting vegan fashion will have an impact to the industry, especially now in quarantine where people are just trying to be better to the environment while indoors?
I think the whole mindset of being more aware of the environment and what's happening to our planet has kind of been on people's minds for a very long time. I think this is definitely, like, in the last decade it became something extremely popular. A lot more people are vegan, a lot more people are or plant-based. They're really they want to do good. We see it in the news, like the animals coming back to the water, the oceans, and wildlife is doing better. A lot of people appreciate that because I think as human beings we want we want everybody to be happy. We want the planet to be good. There's not one person on the planet that's going to hear that the planet is doing better and they're going to be frowning on that. So I think definitely it's a great thing.